welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Leo's Love, and today I bring a special guest with me. It's the lovely
Fifi Fabulous.
Fifi Fabulous. Thank you so much for joining me today. She brings words of wisdom, and I have a very interesting topic for you guys: how to please a woman in bed. Men.
Oh, yes.
Hey, we bring you words of wisdom. It's me, your favorite auntie. I bring words of wisdom, and I bring a guest
Auntie
with
Lillian.
me. Auntie Lillian. Auntie. And obviously, we laugh, but this is a very serious topic. I feel like in the UK, there is no really sex education. People need to be educated.
I think most of kids and people get it off the internet. Whereas I think it's very important for ladies like me and you and other ladies to just join in and sit down and have to say what they like.
Exactly. If you want to follow Fifi, that's her Instagram that's just come up right now.
Fifi
and that's
Fabulous.
Fifi Fabulous, and that's her Snapchat as well. She is amazing. You don't want to miss her. Like, follow her and get all the content from her as well. So what do you think? Where do you think men are missing the point in bed?
And having to pleasure a woman.
Yeah. Have you been with any man who is not performing, or do you know friends? Let's not even you can say
My men perform. But I say my men, I haven't been with many, but all the guys, I have had exes. But yeah, sex life was quite good.
Okay, so it's good. But how would you advise men where it's not good? What do you think made it good for you? Is it because
we talk about it? So let's say, this is an example. Let's say you always just go for missionary. But you hear your friends, left, right, and center, word has it, doggy is good. Surely you'll come home, babe. You bring it up as a topic. Maybe we should try this. Or whilst you're in the process, you could be like, babe, let's try this. And I think this is where relationships go wrong. If you don't talk about your, what you want to do or what you would want to try or what you want to bring in, I think it's very, very important. And ladies, please, you want it, speak out.
But I feel like where maybe most men go wrong, they assume they know what a woman wants, and they feel like if you try to say, oh no, I don't like that, let's try this, they find it offensive. They feel like it kind of based on their ego. Do you know what I think?
It's the man's ego, because men are men, aren't they?
I know, but I feel like a good lover as a man should really be able to communicate with his woman. So imagine you went out with someone, the first time the sex was bad, would you see them again?
Well, if it was nice to me, because I believe it can change. I believe, Lillian, don't you believe? I think I'm a person that would give it a second chance. If I really like this person and he treated me good and maybe we just made out but it wasn't nice, I would want to give him, a second chance, because how do you know you wasn't nice too? Do you understand? Because then you never know.
But say the first time was terrible. The second time, would you say it? Would you be like, what?
I would initiate. I would say, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try that. If I really like the guy, I will go out and try so we can make our sex life good. Because then that will be the only thing that's missing in the equation for us to be complete. But if I didn't like you, then
you'll just let it go. You'll be like, no, whatever, And say the second time you tell him, oh, I want it like this, maybe let's do this to spice up things. And even though he does what you've told him to do, he's still not getting there.
Okay, then we have a problem. P.S. We have a problem. Because I think sex is important.
It is very important in a relationship. I agree.
It's very important. I think this is the time it takes you to another world. We're talking about it. I'm not changing, but you do feel the love, don't you?
Yeah.
This is when you feel love from somebody that you care about. So I personally believe sex is very important in a relationship. And if it's not good or if you're not getting it the way you want, you can talk to your partner, your lover, your boyfriend, and something can you know, you've got something can give.
Sometimes you communicate and still someone doesn't pick it up and they never get there. Maybe what if it's the strokes, the way he strokes it? Because some people, sometimes sex is not even just about, some people think it's just about having the good size, but good size is not good enough if you don't know how to use it. Absolutely. That's why people say size doesn't matter, it's how you use it. It's how you move your strokes, how you move that thing, to go to chick. So imagine, so how do you even teach someone to move their strokes if they just can't move their strokes?
So, you know, there's people that just dive in.
People just dive in and they just go and literally exactly. No, so that part, how do you teach someone that? How do you tell them?
Maybe while you're doing it, you'll be like, babe, let's try this, or just go slow, just do this. And then you just see, let's try this. You have to be able to say, because you don't want to just be humped and that's it.
Yeah, no. But how many people even really discuss sex, like how their man is giving it to them in bed?
I don't know, and hence why you're doing the YouTube channel so we can teach you boyfriend and girlfriends, lovers.
Yeah, so the strokes are very important. That's why women always say it's not about size as well. It's just how you it's how you move it, because you might have that perfect size, but if the way you move it when you are in there is wrong, it's not gonna pleasure a woman. So it's the strokes.
I agree.
Don't just go in and just thrust and move out. Yeah, be gentle, Go in, move sideways, You know, move it
sideways.
Yeah, move.
Too much information. You having to speak out and calling out your man in terms of sex, it will lead you to chat a lot more about your sexual life.
Yeah, I agree.
And then if you want to explore, you know, the world we're living in right now, people are living with vibrators and all that. You might be surprised that your man might want a third party.
Would you be that kind of like freaky thing, having a third party in?
No, it's never been my thing. I do have friends, and I've you know, seen movies where they do have pleasure with all these. When I say third parties, it's like having to go kinky and having to have all the straps and vibrators.
Oh, you don't want no straps, no vibrators?
Girl! Okay. Let me take that back. I would want to try that with my man.
Yeah, with your man.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's people that, you know, having like a threesome.
Oh, no. We don't want that. Yeah.
We don't want that.
No.
But there's people that want that, and you might not be... You have to chat with your man in order to be open enough for him to bring a third person. I think it's very important to have a chat with your man.
I feel like most men land their sex life from porn sites. And when you look at porn, literally all the men do is literally, I feel like they just literally abuse women.
This is why I've said that, you know, because there's not that much sex education, like just we as girls.
Yeah.
Because if the fact that you're having this conversation, it will probably help someone know that they can be able to speak to their partner, speak to their boyfriend. It's okay to speak and initiate things that you want, and you don't have to just hump.
Yeah, don't just hump. It's like, nah, it's a no. Like, have some movement, have some rhythm.
Me.
I know, because no matter how good your size is, it's all about how good you use. If you're just humping away, you're like, honey, you're not using it right. You're terrible at sex. Sorry to say that, but you need to learn how to do the strokes as well. You need to be gentle. Some men are just so rough. If the girl is not saying move faster, it's always good to go slow until she asks you to move faster. Let's talk about the clit.
Yeah, what about the
How important is the clit? I feel like most men don't know how to use the clit.
I personally believe, I know so, that is the most sensitive. And when a man is there, just the tip of his dick can do the job. And if you know how to use it, you've got the woman. I am telling you, this is something I've done. I think this is too much information. I'm so sorry, guys. I think it's the one. I haven't done it. But okay, yes, I think the man, just that will drive you.
Compare it to being like a men's balls. The balls are sensitive. The clit is really that sensitive.
Yeah.
If that's why some people don't like head, because it's not because they don't like it, but people don't know how to treat their clits and their vagina.
It's a very sensitive area.
It's a very sensitive area, so you have to treat it with care. You have to be delicate,
tender.
Yeah, tender with it. Don't just be there and just doing manyanga in there. Literally, very sensitive part. You have to treat it with care. Treat it like you would treat your balls.
It just drives you. It is like I would say a game changer. You know when you're doing something badly, but then when you get to the clit and you just use your dick to like rub it properly, trust me, the game of that bedroom will change.
I agree.
It changes. It changes.
I feel like when you are doing new things, or if say you've met someone for the first time, you're having sex for the first time, it's important when you are doing stuff to them to see how they feel. Notice how their face changes.
If it's good, my face will be changing.
Exactly, but it will be changing with pleasure. You'll be like, oh, rather than like it's the facial expression.
That's the communication.
Yeah, exactly.
You tell him. Let's say he's called John. John, you're pressing hard. No, you're not going to be pressing me really hard, and I'll keep quiet.
That is you. You're outspoken, but some girls don't speak. Some girls don't speak. They will suffer in silence.
But girls, don't suffer in silence, please.
I know some girls will not speak up, so you have to assume. Look at the face as you are trying to pleasure this woman.
So you're telling John to look at the face?
Yeah, I'm telling John to be mindful. John to look at your face. If he sees you're wincing, or you're not literally there, or if he's giving you head and you're literally like.
But John is going to be down giving head.
John, we might be on the bed.
So he'll peep up and.
Yeah, at a bed, you know. You can peep up and you're like.
Okay. All right, ladies and gents. I ain't got nothing to say about that. If I'm having pleasure, you will not hear me complain. But if I'm not, I'll be like, Uncle, that is not good.
You can feel the girl wince.
And it's not right.
Yeah, you can feel the body tense up. You can tell the vibe will go off. No, so if you sense a bad vibe, just know what you're doing is wrong. Move on to something else. Rescue yourself. If you was eating that boob, I beg, change it. If it was too rough, become a bit tender and sit. She might start to moan with pleasure rather than wince.
Yeah. You know, there's got to be a song that's being sung in that bedroom. Yeah. You're not dead.
No, you're not.
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of sound, and that sound should be able to tell you. I personally think so.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I do not believe silence. You have to be able to speak.
Girl, you are bold. I'm telling you, some girls have bad sex. I feel like that's why some girls have good boyfriends. They have like men who are actually genuinely good men. They provide men, but the sex game is bad, terrible. Okay. So they tend to go for the bad boys because bad boys obviously have nothing to offer but good dick. So they work on their dick. Bad boys have the best dick. That's why they take all the nice girls. A girl will meet an amazing man with all the qualities of a husband, but when it gets to bed, dead. And some girls cannot. I know. And some girls cannot communicate what they want in bed. Or if they try to communicate and you dismiss, because some men feel the ego, they'll dismiss it. Oh, I've never had any problems there. It's because the girl you've been with does not talk.
Maybe the next YouTube that you do, you should just talk about ways to communicate
in bed.
Because maybe if you can't say it, then you can text it. Or you can write a love letter or...
Oh, girl, you're such a romantic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. People don't write love letters anymore.
No more.
My man is a happy man.
Oh, girl.
He received letters from me.
Oh, girl, we love it. We love it.
I will tell you, and this is, no joke. I've written a letter and I kissed it. You know how you put like lipstick? I put it on the envelope at the top. Sent it. Girl. And he was happy. And then when we met, he was like, "Oh, did you actually do?" I was like, "Yes, babe, I actually kissed it."
Oh,
I think that's so cute.
That is so cute. I've never thought of that.
Oh
girl, God. I'm learning.
I'm telling you, but these things don't happen now.
Yeah, they don't
Even
happen
just
now.
writing a letter to your boyfriend. If you don't live together and you probably live somewhere else, maybe you've not moved in yet. So just writing him a letter is cute.
It is cute.
Absolutely cute. And sending him a bunch of flowers and sending him little boxes of chocolate, little things like that. That shows you're thinking about him.
I agree.
And, you know, at the time you sent, you know, you kissed your little letter, you were thinking about him. Little things like that just...
So, yeah, you're right. People don't do that. This is another YouTube video, girl. Stop diverting me. That is good. But I'll bring her back to give you some more tips on how to keep a man. And that's it from us, guys. I hope you picked something from there. So thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace out. Ciao.
Yeah.